Alright, a lot of you guys have been asking for me to do a spoiler talk on Halloween Ends. I usually don't do these, but let's do it. I'm pretty sure you guys just want to find out if Halloween ends, so stick around to the end and I definitely will tell you. So here we go, let's piss myself off a little bit more. This poster, along with all the marketing for this movie, is absolute horseshit. Laurie and Michael should not be on this poster. They are not the main characters of this movie. It is an absolute disrespect to these two iconic horror characters and this iconic movie franchise. This is Halloween Ends. This is what you have marketed to be the last outing between Michael and Laurie. And we don't get that until the final, 15 minutes of this fucking movie. They're not the main characters. They're not even number 2. This is the main character of the movie. His name is Corey. The movie opens with him babysitting this kid and accidentally killing this kid when he falls over the railing and falls down the stairs and snaps his neck or something. He goes to jail, blah blah blah, the town hates him, he's out of jail, doing his thing, town still hates him. It is such an interesting decision. It is such an interesting decision. Because he ends up stumbling across Michael Myers in this little sewer that Michael has apparently been living in for the last 4 years. And he takes over as Michael's apprentice, I guess? I don't even know the relationship between him and Michael because it didn't seem like an apprenticeship. He just fought off Michael, took his mask, and then goes around and kills some people who have done him wrong. He is in the Michael Myers mask more than Michael Myers is in this movie. It's so interesting that you wait till the 15th movie of this franchise to get slightly experimental, and you do it in the movie that is going to be the big ending of this franchise and these two iconic characters in Laurie and Michael. Laurie's granddaughter is a bigger character than Laurie. Laurie's granddaughter is a bigger character than Michael in this movie. She falls for Corey, falls in love with him, weird, and now she's torn between Corey and Laurie. This movie was just such a disrespect to arguably the most iconic horror villain of all time and one of the most iconic horror final girls of all time. They took a back seat in what should have been this grand final conclusion to both of their stories. And yes, I guess Halloween does end. We do get a 10-minute, not even final showdown between Laurie and Michael. Laurie manages to kill Michael, sticks his body in some compactor and shreds him up, and it doesn't feel rewarding. Not even in the slightest. Doesn't feel rewarding, doesn't feel satisfying because they were not the main characters of this motherfucking movie. This movie really bothered me. This is an absolute disrespect to two of the most iconic horror characters ever.